Hey guys, it's Shannon from Core Motion. I'm going to try to keep this stretch video to 15 minutes. It may go a little bit more. We're going to do some static stretching and we're going to do some dynamic stretching, both of which are very important to keep your muscles lengthened and to keep your joints moving and oiled and mobile and all that good stuff. So if you have a magic circle, grab it. If you don't, put a belt together and use that, or a TheraBand, a really tight one if you have it. Otherwise, improvise. I'm sure you can figure it out. Okay, so let's go ahead and lie on your back. Let's start with the right leg. We're going to put the ball of the foot either into the belt or onto the ring where the padded portion is. You're going to just find a little slight space in the low back, so make sure you're not tilted in the pelvis. It's nice and neutral. And then I want you to flex that right ankle here. You can see my left knee is up to start. We're going to slide it out here in a moment. I want you just to really work on getting that neutral hamstring stretch there. Really flex the ankle, pull on the circle or your belt as you take that stretch. And if you feel like you can, slide that left leg out long, okay? If this knee goes really bent when you slide that left leg out long, then bend it again. Okay, so try to keep that right knee nice and straight. You're going to flex the ankle, and then you're going to point it. And you're going to flex and point. And 3, and point. And 2, and point. And 1. Let's hold the point. So with the toes pointed, left hand stays on, right comes off. This is your favorite stretch, guys. Take it across your midline. As you do that, pull back in this right hip in opposition. Think about that hip reaching long, okay? As you take it across, your toes pointed, nice and long. You feel that stretch in multiple different places, none of which feels amazing, but yet amazing. Hurts so good. Hold that stretch. Let's think 10 more seconds. And bring it up to the center. Right hand comes on, left hand comes off. Go ahead and bend that left knee now and drop the knee out to the side as you counterbalance to take that right leg out to the side for a nice big inner thigh stretch. Try not to let this left hip come up, okay? So really reach that left leg out as you take the stretch. Again, we're going to try to hold it for 30 to 60 seconds. I don't even have my clock in front of me, but I'm just going to guess. Good. Let's go ahead and bring it up and switch legs. So right comes down, left comes up. Pretty simple, right? Try to find your neutral. Try to flex the ankle and just find that good hamstring stretch. Mine's in my calf, really. With all the outside exercise we're doing, probably getting those legs pretty tight. Just make sure we keep them stretched. Slide that right leg down nice and long, if you can. And then I want you to point the toe and flex the ankle hard. Point the toe, flex the ankle. Guys, this is a little sciatica nerve threading here, which is really important to keep that sciatic nerve moving so it doesn't get tangled up anywhere along the way. And it's just a good little dynamic stretch for the calf and the hamstring. Let's hold the toe pointed. Right hand comes on, left hand comes off. Take it across your midline, drawing back into that left hip and reaching that left hip away. Whoa. Very tight on this side. Our sides are going to be different, right? Based on multiple things that we have or may have going on in our bodies. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. The pulsating is okay. That's just your stretch reflex telling you that you're stretching. You should feel just a nice good stretch in the muscle belly. If it's painful, stop, always. All right, bring it back up to the center. Put your left hand on, take your right hand off. Right knee bends, it drops out to the side. into that inner thigh stretch. That's a feel good stretch. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring it back up. Okay, let's get rid of the circle or the belt. And I want you just to take that right thigh bone really close to your chest. So from this point, I want you to flatten your low back, okay? So really flatten that low back. Flex the ankle on the right, and I want you to try to kick that leg up. It won't straighten all the way, most likely for most of us, and bend. And kick it up, really reach the heel away. That's really the intent here. Reach that heel up and away. Do 2. And bend, and 1, and bend. Good, go ahead and take that left leg out and really just hug that right leg in tight. Maybe take your right hand to the instep and pull that knee really deep into the armpit or down toward the floor as the left leg reaches away. So kind of a happy baby stretch, if you will. Nice big stretch in the hip. Reaching that left leg away. Bring it back into that nice deep hug. One last little hug there. And let's bring that right down and bring the left in. So the right is flat, the left knee is pulled in. You're hugging underneath the knee. Flex the ankle. Let's reach that leg up and bend. And reach and bend. Try to keep the thigh bone pulled into the chest. 2, 1, and final hug. And then from here, go ahead and take that left hand to the instep. Pull that leg into your hip as you slide that right leg, lengthen it. So lots of length out of that right leg. Really pull that left knee in. Reaching the right, pulling the left. Nice tight hips, at least for me. We're gonna get into those hips a little bit more. All right, so let's go ahead and pull both feet down. Let's take that right ankle over the left knee and pull that left leg in. So this is your figure 4 stretch. Flex that right ankle if you have any knee issues at all. Try to keep both your hips level on the floor. And you can kind of play around with the pelvic tilt here. That changes what's happening at that hip muscle. It also passes the time a little bit because we're generally pretty tight here. So kind of find where that tightness is with your pelvic tilt and hold it there for 10 seconds. Trying to push that right knee open and pulling the left knee back. Okay, switch sides. Left is over right. Pull that right knee in. Flex the ankle on the left just to be safe, I think. Pulling with the right, pushing with the left. Let's move the pelvis into a tilt and then a neutral if you can get there. Any movement makes a difference. And hold your stretch wherever you can hold it for 10 seconds. And release it. Very good. All right, pull both knees into your chest. Just take that nice stretch. Take it side to side. That feels good just to stretch out that low back. This is a really good exercise on the daily just to stretch out the low back. All right, let's roll to your side and get some thoracic rotation. So roll to your right side. Pull the knees up to about 90 degrees at the hip. You can put your head on something to support it. Otherwise, reach your arms right out in front of you, putting your hands together. And then reach that left arm really long as we take it up. Eyes are gonna follow it as you open that left arm around the room as far as you can. And then take it back. Hopefully that feels as good for you as it does for me. Let's open. You can almost think of pushing that left knee forward and put your hand there as you rotate open more. That gives you a little opposition. It actually feels really good. Open. Hand presses down here and reaches around to the left. And then around. 2 more. Last one. And bring it over. Okay, let's do that on the other side. So sit up. We'll go to your left hand side. Lie down. Pull your knees in. Arms are out in front of you. We'll reach that right arm long as you take it up and over. Remember, you can bring that left hand to the knee. I just got a nice big pop. Eyes follow. And then let's bring it over together. And then reach and open. Reach the right knee, reach the right arm. Away from one another. 3 more. And up. And 2. And over. And 1. And bring it over. Very good. Let's go ahead and sit up where you are. Go right into your mermaid stance with the left foot in the front and the right foot in the back, okay? And again, flex that right ankle, especially if you have any knee issues. Let's take arms out to the side. I want you to reach as far as you can to the right. Hand comes down, up and over with the left arm. You can bend that right elbow if you need to. Just take that nice stretch. Come back up to the center. You're gonna reach as far to the left as you can. Put the left hand down. You're gonna push away from the left hand. So push away from the left hand, pushing that right hip down as you reach up and over here. Come back up to the center. Let's go right, hand down. Reach as far as you can over, up, reach to the left. Push away from your left, pushing your right hip down as you reach up and over. And let's go one more to the right. Once we get into this stretch, I want you to rotate, taking that left hand to the right shin and see if you can pull yourself into a little deeper rotation here. Good, bring it up, reach to the left, push that right hip down, bring it over first, and then again, rotate. Try to take that right hand beyond the left hand as you reach that right arm away. And bring it up to center. And from here, I want you to put your hands here to the heart or to your hips as you come up nice and tall. So you're gonna come up nice and tall, reach your hips forward and lower with control. A little dynamic work of the hips here as we both stretch them and give them a little mobility as well. 2 more. Really pushing the hips forward here, guys. Really push forward into that hip flexor there, IT band area, lateral quad. All right, bring it down. Let's go to the other side. Right foot, left foot is flexed for the knee issues especially, okay? You can also open that knee a little bit, modify whatever feels good to you, don't hurt yourself. This is a feel good, not a hurt. Okay, so reach to the left hand down, right up and over, enjoy that stretch. Arms up, reach to the right hand comes down. Here's where we're gonna push away from the right as you reach over, push that left hip down. Take it up, reach left hand down, right up and over. That feels so good, I could hold that all day. Right, down, push into that left hip as you reach up and over. And bring it up. Last one to the left, hand comes down. Reach up and over first, and then rotate. Reach that right hand to the left shin and see if you can pull yourself into rotation a little deeper. Good, bring it back to that T. Reach to the right, right hand down, left up and over. And when you get there, again, rotate, reaching that left hand beyond the right hand. Good, come around, hands to the heart center as you lift up, push the hips forward, and sit it down with control. And up, push the hips forward, and sit with control. And 3, and lower, and 2. I think I'm going beyond my 15 minutes, just a smidge. One more. We got one more stretch that we have to do. Come all the way down. We gotta get hip flexors and quads, okay? So let's come up to your knees. Let's take that right knee forward. Let's take the left leg back here. From here, I want you to tuck the left toes and lift that left leg up and lower it down. And lift it up and lower it down. Notice my right knee is over my right ankle and lower. We're really working that hip flexor stretch here, trying to keep that chest lifted. One more. Good. Now, if you can, put both hands to the inside of the right foot and bend that left knee. Reach back for it. I'm going to get a hamstring cramp. Reach back for it and try to take that quad stretch, okay? Let me try to stretch out my hamstring here. Reach back, grab it, and try to take that nice big quad stretch here. This is only if you don't have knee issues, guys. It's an aggressive stretch for the quads, but a good one. Okay, go ahead and drop it, and let's go to the other side. So swing the right knee back, the left leg forward. Knee is over the ankle. Hands can straddle the leg. Right toes are tucked under as you lift that right knee and tap it. Lift it and tap it. Lift and tap. And 2 and 1. Tap it down. Let's bring it yourself over, both hands to the inside of that right foot as you reach back and try to grab the ankle, and then lean the weight forward as you stretch into it. Take the body weight forward. Pushing the right thigh bone to the floor. Big quad stretch. Nasty quad stretch. Okay, go ahead and release that, and we are done. I think it was a little longer than 15 minutes, but thanks for joining me. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.